What is up, guys? Welcome back to Live Travel Asia, where we show you what it's like living and traveling in Asia. Right now, we're right behind BTS Ari at Ari Soi 1. We're gonna have some to eat, have some dessert, and we're gonna show you what Ari is all about. If you finish it before I could even film it. Alright guys, so what I got here is the grilled pork set, only 65 baht. That's about $2. Comes with rice and everything. It's not too bad. I picked it up here at this food court area, but there's tons of other options as you can see.
How do you like it?
Actually quite good. I can tell that this is like very sanitary. It feels very clean. Like I don't have any weird smells coming from anywhere. So that really impacts the taste of food. Like the food itself could taste really good, but if I'm like smelling sewage, it just kills the taste, so I like it. You can't complain.
Ari.
So this particular food court has all your choices of Thai and Western food. They even have tacos and Mexican food, which is actually quite hard to find here in Thailand for some reason. They got your nail spas, but the main reason we're here is for this Taiwanese shaved ice, which we really got into in Taiwan. It's gonna cost us 49 baht, which is about $1.50 on lunch special. So we're gonna see how this is, if it's worth the trip out here. Okay, gonna see if this is anywhere near as good as the shaved ice we've had in Taiwan.
Mild, and then was really like comfort food, what you said. I like it.
I like it. The traditional Taiwanese shaved ice is gonna have no ice cream. They generally just have ice and like these mochi balls, which is what I particularly like about them. So this grainy thing is Taiwanese milk tea flavor. I'm sure the Taiwanese one is gonna have a more authentic flavor because they were making these mochi balls in really authentic traditional ways, but this definitely seems like a more hipster spin on it. Just like how hipster this food court is with these hipster dessert cafes. It's not too bad. I like it. So we finished with that nice little food court area behind us, and we're gonna now be heading over to Soi C, which is Soi number 4. We were actually informed by the owners of the Taiwanese Taro Cafe where we should go, the cool places here in Ari. She saved us from walking behind to explore that area. Although she says there was like a really cool cafe called Dead Cafe, where you have coffee or tea and then you just lay down and meditate. But basically, yeah, I mean, they're a super young couple, probably around their age, early 30s, mid 30s. But I get a very young vibe from Ari. And what I gotta say is I'm actually pleasantly surprised how much this place has changed since the 2 years I've been back here. When I came back here 2 years ago, honestly, this is what I remember. This particular area where you have the 7-Elevens, your typical night market, street market kind of clothes for the girls, and your typical traditional Thai street foods like this roti place there. We have this ice cream place. And something that I noticed is it's actually really cheap. Like the fruits here, it's only like about 15 baht. And if I'm trying to find something similar in Rama 9, I'm paying almost twice as much. So it's definitely has like a more local vibe, but because they've been developing around here, it's almost like a hipster enclave for millennials. It's you can have a relatively modern lifestyle. As you can see, there's tons of newer condos that are being built up here, like that. And this right here is the main road that is coming off of the BTS Ari Station, which is right over there. So we'll be heading over this way. It basically goes Soi 1, 2, 3, and then there'll be Soi 4. Oh my gosh, yeah, the fruits are really, really cheap here. So they also have like these really nice hole-in-the-wall places. Yeah. The prices aren't the really nice areas, like the more modern ones. The prices for food, it's around 70, 80 baht, which is about $2. Now for Bangkok, that isn't like extremely cheap prices. Like street food cheap prices, I would say would be about 40 to 50 baht. But quite frankly, when you're living here long term, I myself prefer just eating at the more sanitary looking places and paying a little bit more, because honestly it's just maybe $1 more. It's what you put inside yourself, so that really matters to me. That was a really cool looking dessert place, by the way. Some more Thai places. I guess it's only 10 baht, whatever. Wow. Okay. Yeah, oh, this seems a bit cheaper. That's cool. This is almost as good, or maybe even better than the night market, because this is open during the day, first of all. I mean, quite frankly, the size of the night market doesn't really matter. It's more about the quality, because even though I've been out here for a while, like, and there's a wide variety of Thai foods, the Thai foods I end up eating, it's quite limited. Like, there are some favorites that I have. As long as those things are good, like I need like a good pork neck, good somtam place. And then most of the time, me and Mayu, we're looking for ingredients to cook our own Japanese, Korean fusion foods. Overall, I mean, everything looks pretty good. I don't remember this place being as modern as it is. It looks like they converted like a lot of these more older hole-in-the-wall places, renovated it, and made it nice. Oh, this is actually surprisingly modern looking inside. Has like an industrial look. I wouldn't say that this is a place only for the locals. I'm seeing that there's actually quite a few foreigners. Mayu is telling me that one of the bloggers that she reads, this Japanese blogger who is a freelance translator out here, is married to some Swiss skateboarding guy.
I don't know her. I know her from...
Yeah, the vlog. Yeah, and apparently they live out here. They renovated like an old Thai house, like a single family residence. And she's having a happy life with her cat. You know, honestly, it has like Karusugil feel, doesn't it, babe? Karusugil in Korea is like a hipster art district, but it's probably like how Karusugil was like maybe 5-6 years ago, because now it's super gentrified. Basically, it's like a gentrified area just like any other part of Seoul, but with a Karusugil like artsy spin to it. We definitely have a vlog on it. You can check it out, but it's a lot harder, I think, to gentrify an area in Bangkok. I don't expect this area to get gentrified too fast. Although there are people who are going to consider like cafes like that gentrified, like you know, the expats out here that have been living here since God knows when, like the Vietnam War, and they're still reminiscing about those old days, talking about the real Thailand. But look at this, Salt. This looks nice. They got like a DJ booth. I like it. I like it. This is like a millennial thing, like this rustic, vintage kind of look. This is so I don't expect everybody to like it, but I like it. I like it. This is Soi 4. Babe, no. I remember on the map. There, yeah. It's that side. So make a right. Although that place doesn't look too bad. It looks mainly like residential areas. Another thing we noticed is they're building a lot of new condos around here. So if you are looking to rent like one of the more modern condos, they might have some for you. I don't know what the prices are lately though, to be quite honest with you. Haven't really been shopping. What is this? Porcupine Cafe. It's closed right now. Interesting. So hope you're enjoying this street walk of the neighborhood. Maybe this is. She was talking about some Japanese one, right?
This is Japanese.
Oh my gosh. Let me back out. Street art is part of hipster millennial culture. There you go. People probably come here and take a bunch of selfies. That might be our thumbnail. We might come back and take a thumbnail. The couple told us that there was gonna be like this hotel, this hostel, a bunch of dessert cafes. If we go further down towards the end of the street, so they have the Japanese izakayas for you to chill and have beer. By the way, I know a lot of you guys are interested. It seems like every foreign expat is interested in the beer prices. At that food court place that we just came from, it was 70 baht for sing on tap. That's roughly how much beer is gonna run you over there. That probably gives you an idea of how much the rest of the food is. Wow. They're building new cafe. Oh, this Korean restaurant. I mean, everything.
Ari Hostel. They said this is hostel, but
yeah. So let's check out this hostel because I always want to like sort of recommend a place for people to maybe consider staying other than Khaosan Road. But honestly, all the cheap hostels are in Khaosan Road.
Private with share bathroom and private with bathroom.
How much is a private with shared bathroom and how much is private without?
For the bunk bed, right now it's about 630.
630 baht.
Right? 630.
With the private
With
shower?
the private with shower is 1880.
1,880.
Oh.
3 times more to get a private shower.
Okay, so for reference, guys, if you're gonna just stay in a hostel style with a bunk bed and shared bathroom, it's about $20, a little less than that. And then if you are going to stay in basically like a private room with a private bathroom,
1,880.
yeah, which
55
comes up to
$60.
be 55 some dollars.
We can have a look.
Can we have a look?
I wash my hands because I make
Oh.
brownies.
Okay, all right, that's really cool.
Kitchen that guests can use microwave and everything.
Oh, okay. You got a nice little lounge area. Look at that. I like it. I really like how she decorated the place though. All right, can we go see the rooms, please?
Yeah, like share. This floor is for male.
Ah, okay. So this is a male floor with the bathroom there. Ooh, look at that.
That's pretty.
That's really nice. Not many guests today, huh? So you got a nice little outlet. So basically this is a house that she renovated that used to be her parents' house. The female bathroom was relatively similar right there. And you also have another private bedroom. And I'm sure they have private. Oh, this is another private bedroom. Wow.
It's private with
Like a loft. With a bathroom. So this is the one that's 1,800 baht, right? Everything is really clean, although it looks rustic. Basically is new because she just opened up the place. Wow. Oh, this is so cool. This is like the coolest, most hipster hostel I've been to.
female dorm.
This is a female dorm. Guys, the bed sheets are new, literally new. I would say that's worth $20. Oh wow, is there anything upstairs?
This one, I live here.
Oh, that's where she lives. All right, she's really, really nice. I usually wouldn't recommend that you stay in hostels, but if you are coming alone and you want to mingle with other people, be in a local area, this is not too bad. 600 baht, it's not bad at all. Private bedrooms is comparable to like a boutique hotel, but given the location here and the scarcity of a lot of hotels around this neighborhood and just this really residential, calming atmosphere, this is something I'm not gonna discourage. If you feel this, check this place out. Rest Ari, right here in Soi 4 Ari, behind BTS Ari. Super good location. What are you doing?
She wants to know what kind of channel we have.
Oh,
So I just
have like
subscribe. You can email her for more information and call her if you get lost. Hey, what's your name? I'm sorry.
Oh, my name is Lalida.
Lalita.
Nice to meet
She'll take care of you. If they say they were referred to here by Live Travel Asia, you gotta bake them free brownie. Okay? All right. Awesome. Okay, so we just checked out the Rest Hostel. We're gonna also check out this Josh Hotel over here and show you what that's about. It is located literally right next to the Rest Hostel over there. Here, the Hotel Josh. What? Squirrel. Totoro.
And they have a hot temple drink.
Oh, interesting. This is a super hipster neighborhood. So it's funny because even the older lady, she's saying, this is a hipster area, lots of hipsters come. She's got a nice sense of humor, I like it. But she's super soft-spoken, I like that. She seems like a very chill lady. You're not gonna have any problems with her. This has a very like 80s Miami kind of feel. I don't know why it reminds me of Johnny Walker somehow. All right, let's check out this ice cream place later, babe. Let's check out the hotel. All right, so they got nice little parking for scooters. This is very important for me. All right. Could you ask how much? So this is really nice. I like it.
What size you want to?
Any room is fine, like a basic room.
We start 1,620 baht.
1,620. It's homemade, handmade, so they have only 2 today.
Okay, let's get that. All right, guys, so we are outside the Josh Hotel. They didn't let us film inside the rooms because we didn't arrange with marketing. They're quite professional out here, which is something you could appreciate. But they did show us the rooms. We saw 3 rooms. They start at 1,400 baht, 1,400 for those British people. That is gonna be for like room that has like 2 single beds stuck together. So it's double occupancy, but it's like a smaller room. And then it goes up to 1,600 baht for like a regular deluxe room. And then it has a unique room. It's called a family room, but basically it has a double bed for like mom and dad. And then it has a bunk bed for 2 children. But we asked, and you can obviously bring also 4 guests. So like if you're coming and you have like a couple and 2 guys or 2 girls or 4 girls, or it could be 4 guys if you don't mind sleeping next to each other about cooties and stuff, then you could be using that room for about 2,200 baht. Now, everything is going to cost about 200 baht more on the weekends, and they tell us that it's usually always booked out on the weekends, like Friday, Saturday, Sunday, so you should pre-book. They also said you might be able to get a discount if you like check the online, like Agoda or TripAdvisor or whatever. It could even get cheaper. So you can check those out as well to get a discount, but it's not a bad place. I mean, between the 2 places we checked out, these are like the only sort of lodgings that we're aware of around here. This, by the way, just opened up only 10 months ago, so it's really new. I can, sort of assure you it's clean. It's an older apartment that's been renovated, so it has this older feel, but it has new appliances, new everything. So you just have to come here and check it out. I can highly recommend it. Mayu is wanting attention right now because she is eating this $3 homemade soft serve ice cream right outside. You don't have to be a guest to enjoy it. I showed you a bit of it, but then they have like a secret bar. They have swimming pools. It has like a very 80s feel to it. If it was me, if I was coming with 4 people and I wanted to save money, I would just get that family room for 2,200 baht, right? It was 20, like $1 here and there. Anyway, that comes out to be what? 30, 60, 70 dollars. So if you split it between 4 people, that's about $15, $16, $17 per each of you. To stay in a really nice area that isn't Khao San Road, but relatively close to it, and you can get to the Grand Palace and everything. The transportation is relatively good here. You can get to Siam in a couple of stops, or you can go to Jatchak Night Market. And the area itself is very local, like a residential area with nice cafes and stuff. So you'll have a much more relaxing local experience if you're out here. If you're just a single person though, it's not bad going to hostels because you can meet up with new people and plan trips together. That other one's new, so they don't have that many guests, but for about a little under $20, just your single self, it's not bad. It's honestly like the nicest hostel I've ever been to. I kid you not. It's so clean. It has like a vintage feel to it. You may or may not prefer that, but like as a millennial, I appreciate this hipster stuff. But this is really good, by the way. Anyways, I'm gonna have to sign off here. But if you enjoyed this vlog, go ahead and subscribe. We're gonna have more videos about neighborhoods in Bangkok, try to introduce you to them. But yeah, whatever the case, hope you have a great week, and see you again next week for more vlogs about living and traveling in Asia. Thanks again guys for checking out the video. Hope you enjoyed it. I wasn't really sure if I should categorize this as a discussion video, but I hope you still found the video informative, and let me know in the comments below if this is a kind of video you'd like to see more often, and I'll go ahead and cover the other neighborhoods as well to show you guys around and give you an idea of if you want to maybe stay there for long term or if you're just coming to visit. Whatever the case, check out our Taiwan travel series on Saturdays, and I'll be back next week for more vlogs about living and traveling in Asia. Me and Mayu were just discussing that we really like Ari. Mayu said if she can get a house here for 20,000 baht, I don't know, I think that's wishful thinking, but she said she would move here. I mean, yeah, this is an area I can totally see would be chill. Oh look, this is the Bar Storia Cafe that they were mentioning. Yay. We'll probably come back here. Oh. All right, let's go, let's keep going. And this place looks like a condo called Centric Place. Sorry, I got a bit sidetracked there. But anyways, overall, if I had to compare this neighborhood, this is a very residential area. It's definitely a place I can even see like you raising families. It seems like a very relatively safe area. I don't know what this place was like a couple years ago, so I can't comment in that sense because I know there's gonna be someone who's gonna talk about the history of this place, etc. There's always some expat that's been out here for like 20 years that's going to talk about how it was 20 years ago. But as what it is right now, and as far as, the rumor has it, the talk of the town, Ari is the new up-and-coming area. It's the place that, like, people my age, maybe mid-30s, they like to come and live because it just has a nice down-to-earth feeling to it. Prices aren't like overly expensive, And even for someone like me that's been in Bangkok for a while, I've seen it and done most of the things out here. And I've also already gone through my clubbing and partying phase where I've frequented all the clubs in RCA and Thong Lor. I don't really go to those areas much anymore. I really don't. So now I'm looking more towards just having that more local feel, being in a local area where I can just go to nice chill restaurants at relatively affordable prices and still have like the localness, but still access to the modern conveniences. I'm not gonna lie, I'm not one of those people that believes that the only way to live in Thailand and Bangkok is to grunge it out, because I don't want to be stuck in some, you know, who knows where, whatever soy in the fringes of Bangkok, because I do relatively still want access to the center of the city and the BTS and the MRT lines to get around, and this isn't bad. By the way, as far as getting to the airport, it's almost as convenient as my place, which is RCA, because the airport link can be accessed 1 or 2 stops away from here. So that's very convenient. And then as far as getting to Dam Muang up north, they have a freeway relatively close to here as well. We actually pass by this general area even when we're going from RCA because we're taking the freeway. So if you're one of those people that likes to travel frequently like we do, and you want to be relatively close to the airport, this is not a bad place. I mean, honestly, I don't even know why this place wasn't on my radar when I was first shopping for condos out here. Sorry, but the camera just cut off in the middle of me talking, and I was in the more residential areas and I want to show you that, but the camera literally overheated because we were walking in midday sun. We had to just literally stop everything and try to find a place to cool down. We eventually found a massage place that had people available to massage us, because that was a problem. It was quite cheap. Like, we even found a place that was 200 Thai baht. It's really cheap to get a Thai massage for an hour out here. But eventually we settled for one that was 250 because we couldn't find any where the masseuses were available, because they generally come in the evening. But now it is 5:45. We're about to head over to JJ Green and shoot that again. But overall, I have to say I'm gonna pretty much give a thumbs up to anybody who is planning on traveling out to Bangkok to check this place out. Even if you're planning on living here long-term or staying long-term, this would be a good place to really consider. Now, if you think my vlog's long, you're one of those people, this is gonna get really nitty-gritty, so I recommend that you click off now and just check back with us next week, as I'll just be talking more in depth about what I consider like the pros and cons of this area and comparing it to the other neighborhoods as I feel it is, because I actually haven't been here for about 2 years and a lot has changed. I don't know what Mayu is trying to convince me to go. But this is basically BTS Ari area. Babe, I want to go over there where Villa Market is. Yeah, that's like where most people go to here in Ari. So, okay, I'm sorry. Let me backtrack. But I honestly haven't really been to the back soys when I came here. But just by talking to those people that run the hotel and have the hostel that just opened up in less than a year, and these areas, it's recently been developed. Even if I went to those soys like 2 years ago, I don't think I would have seen the same thing. So, I mean, this is what everyone is aware of. There is a Villa Market here, which is more of a high-end kind of supermarket where you have more foreign goods, and you have like a more gentrified area over there. But overall, the prices here are really cheap. I'm very surprised how cheap it is for how modern it is and close to like transportation you are. I mean, you would live here if you want to be with locals, but you still want to be within reach of all the modern conveniences like the BTS. Another thing is, I mentioned in my other video, Ari area has a ton of buses. So if you are one of those people who wants to get to areas that don't have the BTS reaching, such as like the Chinatown areas and such, this is pretty much a convenient place to hop from. I am pretty sure you have buses that will take you like to Kaosan Road, Chinatown, all those areas for probably about 20 baht or so. I would expect that this area is relatively a safe area because my reasoning is this is really close to like where the king lives and all the government offices are, etc. So you have a lot of government workers out here. And if you've been in Thailand, you know that when they say government workers are military officers. They're elite, Maya says. So it's not your average bureaucrat. They're military people. And if I was a thief, I would not mess with this neighborhood, you know? This is a very safe neighborhood. So I don't think you're gonna have any problems with security. I really can't think of too many negatives. I really can't. If I had to nitpick, there isn't really a Central right next to here or a Tops, which we really like having access to in Rama 9 where we live. But they have more street foods and more areas that I would personally go and eat out at compared to Rama 9. So that's good. That's a plus. And if you really want to go to Central or like the malls, then you can just take the BTS and you can go right to Siam, where you're gonna have Paragon and Central World, which is like pretty much the best of its kind. The only thing I can see that is maybe a big negative for some people is getting to Thong Lor is gonna be a pain. If you also like to party in RCA, it's not too bad. I mean, when we took a taxi around 3 p.m., which is moderate traffic, it was about 80 baht, which is a little less than $3. So it's not too bad. And but if you want to get to Thong Lor, now it's sort of pushing it. But honestly, having walked back by the residential areas, you weren't able to see it because my camera overheated. There's a lot of like hip kind of bars and bistros and things like that honestly I wouldn't really see the reason for going to Thong Lor because of that. Because Thong Lor is gonna have pretty much the same thing, but it's just a little bit more overpriced, a lot overpriced, and you're gonna have like a different crowd. This is more of a local crowd, whereas there I would say it's a little bit more of a high-soul crowd. If you want to mingle and you have friends there, that's probably the only reason you would want to chill at Thong Lor over Ari. I mean, there's a huge expat community out in Prakanong and Sukhumvit. So a lot of your friends are going to want to meet there. And people get lazy here in Bangkok. Once you live in a certain area, you don't want to travel too far. So they're going to, like your friends are going to insist that they want to meet in Sukhumvit and Prakanong, and you're gonna be the one guy out of your group of 4 friends that always like sort of insists, no, let's meet in Ari is better, etc. And they're gonna get annoyed with you. That's probably what it's gonna be, and you're gonna end up having to go to Sukhumvit anyways. But if you're not like that and you want to just come out here and establish your friends around this area, hang out with the locals, and pay relatively a lower price with relatively the same conveniences, I really can't see why you wouldn't want to live out here in Ari over like Tonglor or Sukhumvit. I'm really in love with this place, as you can see. I didn't expect to like it as much as I did. Having already been out here about 2 years ago and thinking, you know, this is all I saw, like Villa Market and the same kind of gentrified kind of food places that already exist in Rama 9. But having been to that back alley area, seeing like the cheap fruits and the food stands that are open all day, as well as like the nice food court areas, a little bit, you know, upper end food court areas that I would personally eat at on a daily basis. I can see why Mayu wants to move here. If you have any other questions, you know, comment below. I'm gonna just have to sort of wrap up here because I have to head over to JJ Green and shoot that place, which is really, really close to here. And it would have been a really big benefit I would have thrown in this video, but they're closing forever the end of this month. So I wanna, you know, get some kind of a historical record and document that place like I've been doing with Dusit Zoo. And I hope you guys like have an amazing week, and I'll see you guys next week for more vlogs about living and traveling in Asia.